Hi everybody, welcome to Crafty Studio. The last few weeks we have been making jeans, so I'm just on here to show you a quick video on how to shorten a jean zip. Now, a regular nylon zip you would just cut where you want it to be. You would pull down the zipper and cut and then insert your zip. But with a jean zip, it's got metal teeth and there's a stopper at the top. So there's a few things you need to do, and it's actually quite easy to shorten a zip. So sometimes it can be tricky to get the exact length, and maybe the length that you want the zip to be is not manufactured, but also maybe you want to reuse a zip that you have. Maybe it's an old pair of jeans that were thrown out and you want to just reuse that zip, because these are YKK zips and it's very unusual that they would break and they nearly last forever. So I'm going to show you all the bits and pieces you need. Okay, so what we have here is our zip. Obviously you need that, and this zip is a 7-inch zip. Now my grid here is actually in inches, and it's a 7-inch zip, so the zip is actually the part of the teeth. So you can see it's longer than that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the teeth is 7 inches long, and then there's a little part here at the top which is 5/8 of an inch, and the same at the bottom, and they go into your seams. And this is my pattern for my Mia jeans that we're making at the moment. If I get a tape measure, or I could just put it up to my grid here, I can work out how long it needs to be. So it's the first notch going down. You could actually extend it a little bit longer if you wanted to, but you would have to obviously make the fly shield and the other parts a little bit smaller as well, so, or longer as well. So you've got, it's just shy of 6 inches here, so we're taking a little bit off it. So we're going to just go for, I'm going to go for 2/8 of an inch shorter there. So 5 6/8 of an inch. So what we have to do is we have to transfer this length. Now remember, our zip is going in, so the top of this zip goes in here like this. So we're measuring from the top here down. So what you could do is you could just simply mark by putting it up here, but we're going to measure that. So it's 15 or 15 centimeters, or just under 6 inches there. So I'm going to mark. You can use, there's two choices I use for marking tools. I either use these, this is actually an art pencil. It's a white pencil, so it's white charcoal. And we sell these in the shop, and we do also sell white markers. The one thing about white markers is it takes a few seconds for the actual mark to, the line to come up, but these will definitely come out. Obviously always test, but these do always come out. So I found anyway. So test them. That's a Prim marker, and we have another brand as well. But the pencils, you'll be able to see this better. The white charcoal pencils are great. So what you have to do here is measure from the bottom of your tape, and where the stop is, we're going to measure up from there all the way up. So we're just under 6 inches. Move that zip tape up there, and we're going to mark it there with the pencil. So that's 6 inches. So we're marking down from the top, but we're actually measuring the length from up at that stop. Make sure you get a good mark there so it doesn't rub off. And this is the section that we're actually going to cut off here. And we're going to take the measurement of that top part, which should be 5/8 of an inch. And we're going to measure down from our top marking 5/8 of an inch, or 1.5 centimeters. And this area on the zip here, these teeth are the teeth that we're going to remove. Just slightly below that mark to make it easier, because we're going to need space for the stoppers, the metal stoppers at the top. And make sure that your stopper is actually down, because if you take it off at the top, it will just fall off. So here's our marking. So this is where we're going to take the teeth from, just from that point there. So we take our pliers, any old pliers will do, nice point on them. And if you bend the tape to try and get in to the teeth, the first one is always the most difficult to take off. You just have to get a good grip on it and then just pull it off. If you kind of grab the top of it just the metal tooth. And once you get the first one off, the rest of them cut off pretty easily because you have space then to put the pliers in. You can see that one is removed there. They're just tiny little metal teeth. So it looks a bit gummy now. So you take off the next one there. See, it's easier then to grab the next tooth. And then you continue on down to the next marking on your tape. And you do that on both sides. So you keep taking those off. Once you have that done, it should look something like this. And you get your small scissors and you trim off the top part. Make sure your zipper's at the bottom. You don't want the zip pull to fall off. And you trim off the excess there as close to the top. Now be careful because we have to put on our stoppers. That's to prevent the zip from just flying off. And you have to take them from the top part here. That little piece, it's actually clamped onto the tape, the zip tape. So what we do is we get our pliers and you want to try and wedge the pliers underneath that just to prise it open. So there's not much force needed, it's more trying to get your pliers underneath that little